Before sailing on a personal watercraft, it's important to consider 4 points. We must have the right equipment. It's mandatory to use the life vest, which we must adjust before sailing. If the temperature is not warm, it's advisable to wear a wetsuit. In the case of not wearing a wetsuit, wear neoprene shorts and a lycra shirt under the vest to avoid injury, friction, and burns. For safer navigation, we must use water shoes, gloves, and sunglasses. We will use high protection sunscreen. And we must tie our hair up if we have long hair. First, we will hook the safety lanyard device to the vest at one end, and we will connect it to the personal watercraft on the other end. In case the driver falls to the sea while navigating, the device will be disconnected and the personal watercraft will stop. Before going out to sail, we must know how to operate the controls of the personal watercraft. We must press the start-stop button to start or end the trip. The trigger on the right is the throttle. The trigger on the left helps to stop the personal watercraft, and if we hold it down, that's reverse. Before sailing, it's important to know the speed limits, safety distances, and access restrictions in certain areas. The departure and entry to port, clubs, and beaches marked with buoys must be at a maximum speed of 3 knots. In the case of leaving from the beach, the navigation must be perpendicular to the coast. Keep 200 meters apart from the coast, from beaches either marked with buoys or not. Leave a distance of 100 meters from any other boat, from divers, from marine fauna, personal watercraft rental circuits. Find out about areas near your route where navigation is restricted. This information will be provided by instructors and port officers. Consult beforehand the weather forecasts of the places to visit during the sailing day. Conditions may vary throughout the day and may pose risks. When navigation is guided by instructors, make sure you know the basic signals. Sail in a single file, slow down. Sail in parallel, and use this warning sign if you have an accident. Stay in the wake of the guide boat at least 100 meters away. The throttle controls the speed of the personal watercraft. Press it to accelerate and release it to lose speed. A handlebar moves the propulsion system in the desired direction. Without accelerating, it's practically impossible to turn or steer the personal watercraft. To avoid collisions, don't release the throttle when you want to turn. Constantly check the presence of bathers, divers, objects, buoys, and other boats. Performing sharp turns or jumping waves can increase the risk of spinal injuries, facial injuries, and limb injuries by contusion. In the event of being stranded or having an accident, the instructor will report the fact using the radio provided by the rental office. Never sail under the influence of drugs or alcohol. We must never sail in low visibility, in the dark, or at night. Go out to sail 1 hour after sunrise and return to port 1 hour before sunset. Sail safely on a personal watercraft.